Hey guys, Paul Pluter on the Paul Pluter and the ArchieLuxury channel. And I gotta tell you guys, today I'm making a vid. And I gotta tell you, honestly, man, I wanna slow down. I don't need to add terribly many more watches. That's right, I'm sort of getting content. That's right. I gotta be honest with you. I went for a mad flurry where I was buying horological trollops. I was buying them all. I wanted more. I wanted more. That's what I wanted. I wanted more. I wanted more and more and more. And I got to be honest with you. I've now reached a stage where my collection itself, four Patek Philippe's. I got a Rolex Explorer 2 to get things done. I got a ArchieLuxury Reverso. And I'm basically done and dusted. 6-piece collection. 6-piece, fuckers. And I wanted to just talk about it. I'm really feeling I've kind of got the collection. Now, would I add more? Of course I would add more, but I gotta be honest with you, I'm starting to feel content. Maybe 6 watches is enough. And it's fascinating, when I had bigger collections, I ended up wearing the cheaper watches, the Tudor beaters. That's what I used to wear, the Tudors every day. And that was stupid when you got Pateks that can be worn. So I gotta be honest with you now. I've had massive sell-offs, massive write-downs. I've really rejiggered the collection. So now we got 4 Patek Philippe. So let's have a bit of a talk about this, because I'm actually starting to feel content. Okay, I'm feeling content. Let me explain. I've done all the crazy things with my collection. I've done the crazy things. And I gotta be honest with you. I have to be totally honest with you. I've done the crazy shit. I'm happy now. Okay, let's have a look at it. So, you want to build a collection. You gotta build it slowly and okay, so let's have a look at it. My foundation watch. Okay, so Patek is the brand for me. Patek Philippe. And you've probably seen my collection of Patek books, Patek boxes, Patek catalogs, Patek everything. And you want to build a Patek collection, and I'm building it from the golden age. This is from the mid-90s to the Geneva seal was chopped. So up until 2009. So you could say it's that 10-year period. 1998 till 2009 sort of area. That spread. And okay, so you look at it and say, okay, you want to build a Patek collection. So what do you need? What do you want? What do you do? So firstly, you'd say, what is Patek famous for? First watch that really comes to mind is the World Time. The World Time. Fuck me dead. The World Time, fuckers. The World Time. That was a super cool watch. World Time watches were, that's a fucking amazing Patek complication. World Time, fuckers. I remember swimming in a swimming pool. And I was just floating around the swimming pool thinking to myself, if I won the lotto, what would I buy? And I remember thinking, the greatest watch I could ever get would be the Patek 5110, the World Time, that was released in 2000. I was swimming in the pool about 2004, and that was my aim, to get a Patek Philippe World Time. I thought, just so out of reach. And, it's a famous, although, that complication went to a number of people, because of the what's the guy Cotter, the guy who designed that mechanism. Patek was one of the main people who really pushed it forward. And, you know, Patek re-released it in 2000, which became kind of, they were very famous. It was a very, I just loved the look of it. Because I've always loved travel and the mystique and that there. So that was always an important piece. And for me, that's the cornerstone of the collection. Next piece is, well, it's another Patek. It's the annual calendar. They invented that, right? They invented the annual calendar. So this is a watch needs adjusting once a year, providing it's still running, you know. And I got that for my 40th. I look back and I remember I had so much more energy. I was slimmer. I thought I was fat when I was 40, but I look at the photos now. Fuck me dead. I was slim and trim and tan and ready to go. You know, I look great. And I want to go back. I wore that watch for 1 year. So it's the 5035. That was my watch. I sold it because of financial reasons. Then I bought it back. And I've currently got it with Patek in Singapore. They're doing a complete service on it. A service, it'll be beautiful when it comes back. That's a beautiful watch. So I really do love my Patek Philippe. I love it to death. I love that Grand Classique, and it is a little small, but it's kind of like wearing a bubble back. I love the second hand because the perpetual calendar doesn't have a second hand, so I really love it. I love it, and no moon phase because I had a nasty girlfriend who was nuts, who was into astrology. So I want to move away from anything to do with moons. The next piece is I need a Patek. I want a Calatrava, and I gotta tell you, the 5296, man, this is one that if I had money and I had bucks, I would have bought one, but I didn't. I got it from the arse end. It belonged, my 5296 belonged to a dodgy surgeon at the Gold Coast who butchered a few heart jobs. Well, hey, it happens to the best of us. And it's white gold. I love a white gold Calatrava. That's my choice of metal for a just a simple. I love all my Pateks to be circular, by the way. Calatrava kind of, you know, that style. And it just means so much to me. That Calatrava just means so much. It's kind of it's big. It's 38 mil. It's actually too big. I find it too big. And that's exactly, you know, that watch means a lot to me. It's a white gold color. It's a Lifetime Achievement Award. And then I had to get the other Lifetime Achievement Award, which is a 5127, which commemorates my 5107. I couldn't, look, beggars can't be choosers, and I'm choosing at the arse end. I needed to get, I just came up, I ended up selling my Maserati Blue Daytona. I love it. 5127, that's just perfect size, 37 mil. I added a white gold buckle to it. Just fucking adore that watch. That watch is me. It's me, fuckers. It's me. So I'm very, very, very happy to have that piece. I absolutely adore that piece. That's what I do. I really do love having that piece. So that's my Pateks. That's the Patek Philippe. That's the Pateks, the Grand Classiques. Now, we also want a steel dress watch. And I got the JLC Reverso. That's right, the JLC Reverso. It's a sports watch, but it's a dress watch. It's fucking funky as fuck. It's the first watch I just saw. Fuck, I want to have it. I've had it. That's the longest one in my collection. It's gorgeous. I just love it. It just, you look at that watch and say, yep, he knows his shit. That's the sort of thing about Jaeger-LeCoultre. So I'm very much love that watch. It's a very cool, gorgeous, sexy watch. Love it to death. And of course, you know, that leaves the last piece, which every man needs. What does he need? He needs a fucking Rolex, man. He needs a Rolex. Every man needs a Rolex to get shit done. Jumping on a plane, I need something on a steel bracelet, something like in different time zone, you know. I can fucking just wear, you know. So I gotta be honest with you. That's my collection. And it's killed the itch. Do I want to get another Rolex? You know, I was thinking about getting a Milgauss. They're expensive. Rolex is dear. They're fucking expensive. I think I might just sit it out. You know that? I might just sit it out. I don't really crave any of Rolex. You know, I'm actually okay. I'm done. I'm okay. I probably stay away from two-tone Rolexes. I had the Daytona and the subby. The bitches started asking me out. I mean, fuck me dead. I don't need that attention. I'm nearly 50. You know, I don't want, you know, bitches asking me out. No, just that's a young man's game. It's not an old guy like me's game. And what do I really want? You know what I've got watches now. See, because I got rid of all my Rolexes, I was going to get the GMT two-tone. But because I don't have the Bluesy and the Daytona, well, I don't really want the GMT. So that's killed that. When you know, so that's the way it works. When I had the Daytona and the Explorer, I wanted some sort of diver, or, you know, something's missing. Now, they're all gone. I'm thinking, oh, fuck, that's good. That's gone. Look, I got a dream Patek, okay? In that golden age, I'd love to get a 5070. That's what I'd love to get. Or a 5170, you know, a Patek manual wind chronograph. Fucking expensive. Fuck me dead. I'm not made of money, guys. That's always a grail. There's a definite grail. You know, we'll wait and see. We'll never know what the old man leaves me, but, you know. And then the other thing is, of course, is what affordable watches am I lusting for? The only thing I'm lusting for is a first Omega in space. The Omega Speedmaster first Omega in space. 38mm, a little bit smaller. I've kind of gone over these big watches. I want to get smaller, you know, smaller. 37mm, I like that. 38 in the sports. I think my 5296, that's a little bit too big. So I got to tell you, man, I'm really content. I'm content with less. 6 watches. I'd love to add a first Omega in space Omega, you know, but they're a little bit expensive. I'll just hold back a bit. I don't have the money. And another Patek. Yeah, I'd love to add even a manual wind Patek, like a 5196. I'd love to add a couple more Pateks, but slow down. I'm in no rush now. I've really settled down. I've really settled down. I don't have super rush. Don't have to rush. Doesn't have to happen instantly. You know, it can take its time. Just slow down. And I suppose that's the biggest change, is that I can just slow down and achieve it. So I'm feeling content. You know, it's that's enough. Maybe that's enough, fuckers. Maybe that's enough. 6, you know, look, I haven't set a definite number. Say, look, it's got to be this number. I'm just not feeling lust for other things. I got 4 Pateks, which is amazing. I got a Rolex to do things, and I got a Reverso. Yeah, I'm actually happy, fuckers. I'm happy. That's right. I don't have to buy the next thing. I don't have to buy nothing. I'm just content. I'm just in my contentness. So there you go, guys. I'm Archibald Chesterfield III. remember, guys, like, subscribe, tell your fuckhead friends. Don't forget to put a few nasty comments below. And until the next one, I will see you later, fuckaroonies.